Hi everyone, welcome to Stampin' Storytellers. Today I have another project using the Plentiful Plants stamp set and coordinating dies, and we're going to do a fun layout bringing in another die from the annual catalog, and that's this big die. Let me find the name of it. It's in this annual catalog. It was in the spring catalog last year. It continued into the annual catalog as a bundle still, so you still save 10%. And it is on, the bundle pricing is on page 158. And then the stamp set and dies are shown on page 20. So I can show you that quick. It's a really big die, so it is a full die, but it comes with a stamp that matches. Then it has two layers, a thick layer and a thin layer. We're using the thin layer today on this card. So don't be afraid to pull in other die sets to go with what you're working on. So we're going to start with some 1/2-inch strips of cardstock and a scrap of basic white. So I have 2 Pear Pizzazz, 2 Blushing Bride, and 2 Night of Navy. And I'm going to take the thank you stamp and stamp it in its coordinating color on all these strips. So I'm going to alternate where it's stamped. So my first one, I did the thank you in the middle and then one on either end. And then this one, I'll start perfectly from left to right, and that's just to make sure that when you adhere them onto your card, I'll clean my stamp. When you adhere them onto your card, they're not going to be perfectly lined up. You want it to be more random. So I'll save that open. My Blushing Bride, same thing, so one in the middle. This one you'll be able to see better on the camera. And then starting from left to right. And then I'm actually using Old Olive ink on my Pear Pizzazz. And that's just because my Pear Pizzazz ink pad wasn't dark enough. Now I have all those strips. Then also in Blushing Bride ink on a 1/2-inch strip of basic white, I'm going to do the To a Dear Friend and banner that end, or you could just trim it with scissors if you don't have a banner punch. Then on a scrap of basic white, I'm going to do some more stamping, some leaves, and a flower pot. So in Old Olive, I have, I totally missed the paper on that one. I have the large leaf, the 3-petal leaf, and a flower pot in Night of Navy. So we'll get those dies again. So there's one for each of those. So I'll die cut those and I'll be right back. Okay, so there are my 3 die cut pieces. I'll put these ink pads away so there's no accidents. Then I'm going to grab another 5 1/4 by 4-inch piece of basic white. I think I can get rid of that background piece now. And I'm just going to adhere them in a pattern, alternating colors, just like this. So there'll be about 1/4 inch in between each strip, but it is it's not pertinent that it's not exact, and the recipient of the card isn't going to know if they're not totally spaced out perfectly. So I'll adhere these on. Maybe I should have done a little bit more spacing. That one's pretty stuck. That's okay. It's almost like I needed one more strip. Once we add our overlay piece, you won't be able to notice. So I'll just trim off the ends here. Just like that. Now I'll adhere that onto a basic black card base. My adhesive of choice is always the Tombow liquid glue. If you prefer a tape runner, we do carry Stampin' Seal, and then we have Stampin' Seal Plus that is like a super strong tape runner adhesive. If you prefer those, all that will work as well with these card layers, whatever you prefer. So I've just put a little bit of adhesive. Now we're going to cover those strips, so that kind of mutes how bright it is, but without taking away from all your stamping on each layer. Then I have a layer or a shape that I have die cut from the Hippo and Friends dies, and I will adhere that on dimensionals. Dimensionals are also a must-have in your stamp room. They really add to your cards. Then I'm going to adhere my 3 die cut pieces as well on dimensionals. So I'll put my flower pot in the center. And then, let's see, maybe I'll glue these together a little bit first. Then I can put 2 dimensionals on the back of here. Just like that. And then our sentiment somewhere. Here it is. I'll put that just across the flower pot with a little bit of adhesive, like that. And then another fun product that we have in the annual catalog, this is all I have left of this color, but it's the Artistry Blooms sequins. So I'm going to add some of those onto here. Just like that. A little bit of bling on a busy card. And then for the inside, again, I've just left this one blank. If you wanted to add another strip on the inside or some stamping, then you definitely could. You could even do that just flat. So a Night of Navy. Old Olive. Old Olive. So really easy to do stamping without die cutting as well. I hope you like this design using the Plentiful Plants stamp set and Cornine dies. If you'd like to purchase a make and take packet, just let me know. If you'd like to purchase any Stampin' Up products, you can from my blog, stampinstorytellers.blogspot.com. And don't forget that Celebration and a new mini catalog come out August 3rd. That is Tuesday, August 3rd. For every $60 Canadian you spend in any product, whether it's from the new mini catalog, the annual catalog, the clearance rack on the website, For every $60 you spend, you get to choose a free celebration item. There's lots to choose from. There's lots of paper. There's some glitter paper that's 6x6. It's beautiful. So I would really love to earn your business as one of my customers. Or if you'd like to sign up for a discount, you can also join my team. Just message me, stampinstorytellers.blogspot.com, and I'd love to chat with you. Thanks so much and have an awesome day. Bye.